Hey, hello everyone, Jayborino here, continuing Inconsummate, a custom campaign for StarCraft 1, created by Protoss. We're still on map number 5 to free the beast. This is a very large map, and this is, I think, the epitome of the best way to approach a build and destroy map. At its core, it really is build and destroy, but it's very much tug of war, and we're taking out bits and pieces of the enemy, and it's not just really chipping away at them, it's actually making a real impact as we take out little clusters of production, and that's actually a big part of the map. We have Tuzor on the map, who is the brown Zerg, and as I've learned, he's meant to actually expand, so I've gone ahead, I basically restarted and replayed the map, because it's been updated, and I have not experienced any crashing so far. So we're on a new version where apparently the end game is meant to be harder, and the beginning was a little easier. It seemed a little bit easier. Anyway, we'll do a little brief recap here. I guess we can go ahead and get started here. We're about back where I was when I started. So what I've done is I've let Tuzor have this base, and I've let Tuzor have this base, and that's supposed to apparently beef up his attack waves, and I've really gone ahead and secured this base. I've wiped out this, and I plan on pushing down here to kind of connect with what's left. Got some drones sitting around. I want to make sure I take another base here pretty soon, though I do have great income, so pretty happy about that. These are still mining away. I took them a little later than last time, but Tuzor hopefully will help a little bit more. We've uncovered the fleet beacon, but I haven't destroyed it yet in this playthrough, and there's another tech structure here, which is a Templar archive. So apparently the teal Protoss get particularly angry. They get particularly angry with you when you get close to them and when you get close to the, what's it called? The Great Forum. So the idea is you want to chip away at teal and make sure that they can't build those higher tiered units. So that's kind of a big piece of this. I guess this isn't connected unless it is down here. There is. Okay, there's another bridge. Let's go ahead and start going. I'm going to assume there's another yellow base down here. My goal is to just eradicate yellow from the map first, similar to purple from that Zerg v Zerg map. Is just eradicate them and hopefully just kind of get them off my back. Is there a yellow base here? It's possible that there isn't. Well, there are a couple things here. Probably want to get down here and actually help my buddy. Looks like relatively minimal defenses here. So we want to keep pushing and look for more yellow bases. Let's go ahead and take these units and come on and defend our friend. I'll try to keep his bases up. I assume I don't want him to actually lose the base because he may not rebuild it. I'm not sure. Really wasn't until, I don't think, Warcraft 3 when you started seeing these really large AI bases that would actually be programmed to do something in particular to help you. I really enjoy maps where there are AI that are there to help you. Big fan of those. Okay, just random buildings here. Maybe go for the fleet beacon first. I have to make some defilers, which I have not been doing in this playthrough, so let's do that. And then maybe push up towards the fleet beacon first. Okay, so let's make hydralisks. Pretty much max out on hydralisks. We can dark swarm on our way. Okay, pretty happy that these are all mined out. Let's go ahead and grab our extra drones. 12 exactly. And just kind of camp them somewhere. Camp them somewhere, like over here. Let's just move them up here so that they're all in one place. That's fine. Not really getting attacked right now. I'm okay with that. I've been leaving this Ultralisk here for a while. Not really necessary. Okay, blue is mad. Really just trying to help Tuzor here. Okay, so let's go ahead and hotkey. Okay. Really just hotkey one of these. The other two can sit around. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and I have pretty much every upgrade available to me right now. Okay, where is Goska? Just making sure. Meanwhile, let's get our Hunter Killers and some more Hydralisks down here. This seems to be a point of contention. Let's get our Torasks out of here. Oh, actually, no, I've got more than enough units here. The Hunter Killers I've been building a lot of from Tuzor. Tuzor allows me to build a lot of cool upgraded Zerg. I'm pretty happy with that. This looks like a yellow base up here. So let's see if we can rally over there and actually start pushing into it. Because wherever yellow is building from, I would like to find it. I guess we'll just leave these units here because poor Tuzor is going to have trouble holding onto this base. There's a nice place over here that I can take. Okay, and if we want to get close, we have to be careful because, yeah, en route is the fleet beacon. Oh, this is all connected, actually. So let's start pushing towards the fleet beacon. Gotta move up here and hit blue. Now, I assume that teal will not build carriers anymore, but blue still has the capability to. Okay, let's move on in. I don't have my my defilers up here, so my poor Hydralisks are going to get smoked. Let's link up. Okay, come on over here. Move on in where we can. Defilers, just be careful. Okay, Dark Swarm. Everybody get under it. Okay, and then kill the carriers. Okay, carrier's gone. Defilers, you've done your job. There's one more carrier over here. We want to draw it down to us. Hunter Killers being flippin' awesome. Again, they're basically a double Hydralisk. They're so good. Okay, now Teal will not be able to build any more carriers here soon. Not quite the case yet. Let's try to get some units over there to actually destroy this. We need to take the high ground to be able to see up here. Oh my god, this is killer. The pathing. Okay, right here, please. It's like I'm up here, but I'm not quite up here. Attack. Lot of High Templar. That's the next thing, is we have to go for the Templar archives. There we go. Okay, get out of there. Okay, this has been cleared out. What's going on over here? Is this Brown? I assume that was Tuzor pushing. Yes, he is. Okay, so he's looking for other things.
That fleet beacon gone, there should be less carriers on the battlefield.
Do not relent in victory. Even without their fleets, the Firstborn are tenacious opponents.
I'm well aware, sir. We will continue the fight.
Okay, that puts us about back where we were. Torask's just getting crazy. I gotta keep building stuff with Tuzor. Honestly, the Toras seem great because they're only slightly more expensive than normal Ultralisks, and they're just so much more effective. So what I want to do is then just build normal Hydralisks because they're cheaper, and okay, never mind. I thought we would be in better shape here, but that's not the case. Let's just hold position under here until we get some reinforcements. Okay, there's an Arbiter somewhere. Okay, please don't stasis me. Well, that was expected. Okay, move on up into the swarm. This is the last carrier that they theoretically can build. On the plus side, the pressure's been mostly taken off of us. There's not much happening against our individual bases at this point that we can't handle. I keep this group here just to keep me safe. There's a lot of Scourge here. Tuzor, I don't know what you're doing, man. The Scourge ain't gonna help you too much. Well, they might. Oh, God. Well, joke's on you. Most of those units were stasis. Okay, let's just make some Zerglings and keep this alive. So I've just learned more and more just how a lot of these attacks have to do with just jerk StarCraft 1 AI. Anytime that I blame custom scripts, it's usually because there's some dick AI that the original StarCraft is doing, which is really the randomized attacks, as I've come to learn. Okay, we've got a nice-sized attack. We should just keep the pressure on where to attack next. Whatever this little outpost is right here, let's go for it. Then we'll swing around to the right. Okay, get in there. Okay, I should be bringing Overlords now that they are having Arbiters. Okay, getting rid of this, and then we'll swing down into this direction. Let's just go ahead and swarm, move on under. Fuck you, Reaver. I wonder if we'll have the opportunity to destroy their Reavers. Ah, that was a good recall. That's StarCraft 1 AI right there. Okay, let's keep pushing. Let's auto-attack down into this direction and see what we can find. Now, I think Storm goes through Dark Swarm, so we're going to be screwed. Okay, I don't want to swarm because there are zealots. Okay, right here, please. Okay, Tuzor's pushing up in this direction. There's the Templar archives that we want to go for, and then there's a bunch of bases over here that I definitely want to take. Okay. Where's Goska? Okay, he's just hanging out. Okay, we're mined out. I have plenty of money, but we just have to make sure that we don't take things for granted, because we do have very large attacks. My army is spread out amongst different places. I want to finish this map this time, no matter what. Okay, Torask, move back. We want to stage to go onto this area next. Okay, seems like we're just going to need a lot of Hydralisks here. Hydralisks, 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 Hydralisks. Unfortunately, our Torasks are in mild trouble. I mean, they've all taken a lot of damage. I just want to clump up, because some of these units are hero units, and I don't want to leave them behind. That was a Torask right there that died. Okay, we've got Hydralisks getting rallied up. This is getting built. We're going to transfer to it, and then we're probably going to go and take this base next and move up the right side of the map. And there's got to be a yellow base somewhere, maybe over here. I'm not sure. Yellow is less of a problem now, so I'm much less concerned. Okay, and then we're going to start bringing overlords up. Probably building more overlords for that matter. Yep, that's what you get when you get recalled, asshole. You come back with less health and you die! Okay, great. Okay, come on over here. So many scouts and arbiters. Go ahead and stasis me. Oh, he's not going to. Okay, no problem. We're just gonna basically mass Hydralisk, Ultralisk until this map ends. That's the plan. Okay, everybody move on up to right here. It's probably going to be a lot of High Templar, but getting rid of them is obviously going to take a huge pressure off of us. Even just being able to destroy scouts is going to be nice. I don't know if that's going to be a possibility. Okay, hotkey here. Why don't you just throw down a swarm as far up as you can go, buddy? Okay, fine. Torasks, Ultralisks, why don't you start moving in? See what you can find. We're going to get stormed. We're going to lose a lot of stuff here. But I think that'll be okay. Why don't we just move on up and actually hit the archive? There are no High Templar actually here defending it, which is good. Because that'd be a pain in the ass. Alright, he's already stasised. That was a Taurus that spawned. Let's just go ahead and try to target this down. Everybody move on up. We get separated very easily. Okay, don't get chased away, buddy. There we go.
The Praetorian Archives has been taken care of, sir. They will be unable to summon more Templar in our group.
Good work. We now hold a distinct advantage over the Conclave's guardians. Press on.
There's so many scouts. Okay, more Hydralisk reinforcements coming in. Oh dear. Get in there, Torasks. We might have to move out from the swarm. I was mostly just defending myself from the scouts. Never mind, we're okay. Torasks in there taking a lot of heat. They're gonna die, but they've done their best, and I'm just gonna queue up more of them. These are Torasks. Get out of there, friends. Okay, well, we fought back teal. Not really. There's some reavers here that are going to do a boatload of damage to me. Getting rid of the arbiters and the reavers obviously seems important. I feel like I'm at the point where I have so much income potential that I'm really not that concerned. Like, I can just throw waves and waves at the enemy for now. Okay, come on up here. We'll take this base. It has a geyser here as well. This is a nice looking base. We'll take this. I hear Guardians, which means Tuzor's also making something happen. I don't know. He's been helpful, but not as helpful as I would like him to be, frankly. This is good. He's getting... Okay, he's found a yellow base here. That's excellent. Okay, back up. We're going to make another big rally up here because this is where Teal is very unhappy with us. We're going to run out of gas here, so we're just going to make Zerglings in the meantime while we save up gas. We're going to make sure we set up this geyser right here. Let's do it now. Before we forget, I'm going to save. It's been a while. I want to make sure I don't forget to save. Income potential right here. Again, Tuzor constantly pushing against yellow. Good work, buddy, because that's what needs to happen. And teal seems to have more tech structures, but I don't know exactly where. Okay, this is great. Mostly just waiting for this to finish. And is there any other gas potential on the map over here to the left? So, let's take... Okay, be careful. Actually, by killing this Archon, they won't be able to make another one. Can we kill this thing? This one Arbiter, I need to find their Arbiter Tribunal because it's so annoying. Okay, back up. Zergling, 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 Zerglings. We will get drained. We'll get drained of money here. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. Come and kill this thing. We're getting drained of money, so we do have to be careful. Because we can run out of money if we're very careless, and I could be... Oh, okay, I see you. Don't think that I do not see you. Okay, get the melee units in there to support us. Okay, I think I handled this pretty poorly. I think we can all... Well, no, actually, I got stasised. I actually got stasised. But the amount of scouts in these attacks, good lord, it's absolutely killer. Where are you going? Where are you going, buddies? Okay, so now blue is the mad one. He's just very upset all the time. Let's see if Tuzor does anything. I suspect he won't. He's got units. Are they coming to help me? No, they're just sort of running around. He's not particularly useful, unfortunately, at this point. Let's just swarm again over my... Nope, never mind. There's a zealot in there. Okay, so I want to replace some of my hotkeys up here. Okay, move on under. Move under. Hit the carriers. Yeah, go ahead and recall them away, please. There we go. Gotta find Blue's main base. I think it's... Actually, Tuzor might find it for me. Perhaps not. Okay. Now we get spread out very easily. Might be that time to make Guardian Devourer. Might be time for Devourer. Hard to say. Yes, kill that Arbiter. There we go. Okay, what's happening over here? This is just it's a big mess. It's a big old mess. Every time I think I have a handle on the map, it just turns into a big fuck you. Okay, now move on up here. I'm constantly in need of more anti-air. So now we make Hydralisks and spend our gas. If only Tuzor was really useful. I mean, he makes interesting units, but none of them are particularly helpful. And it's incredibly annoying. Like, I just really wish he would do something useful. And I don't think he ever will. Let's move back, and maybe if we can antagonize... If we can get him antagonized by the enemy, he may react. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, more Torasks. I have units... I don't know how these all got down here. They probably got chased by scouts, but this is supply that I'm hemorrhaging. Always, constantly. I would like to find wherever the next set of tech is. Okay, we got more Hydralisks coming in now. They are 3-3. Let's go ahead and save. And the amount of time I've spent on this map, because I've had to play it twice, is it's really starting to become too much for me. I'm prepared to make large cuts, because I'm just so ready for this to be over at this point. It's been so long. I've had to play it twice. Get up here and kill this. And it's not like the quality of the map itself, like in retrospect as a whole, the map is awesome. It is like a masterpiece of a destroy everything map. The biggest issue is just all of the minor irritants that have just slowly driven me crazy over the course of the whole map. It's seriously mind-numbing. It's become mind-numbing, the amount of crap that I've had to like just constantly react to the point where I'm just like, okay, it's time for this to end. It's time. Just trying to gather up all these forces. Got a Defiler down here, that's nice. I guess maybe we go take care of yellow first? Tuzor lost his third base because he is stupid and didn't move all of his units over there. Like, his units are just all patrolling in random directions. I would prefer if they actually, went somewhere useful, but I guess that's just not gonna happen. Let's just go ahead and... All of these videos have started with me so upbeat, and then it just slowly turns into me becoming mildly bitter, because I'm like, okay, enough. Enough. I say, uncle, give it a rest. Okay, and then red attacks with large ground attacks. And also, I played the version of the map where the beginning was way harder. Where the beginning was really hard. And then I picked up a new version where the end was harder. So that's fun. That's fun for me. We've got a bunch of Torask. We want to lead the way with them. So let's take a group and start pushing up this ramp and see what we can find. We know that teal gets very defensive when we attack them. But we have to make some progress here. We're getting very close to where we need to be. We may have destroyed all of their tech structures. Maybe those were the only two. I don't know. Let's see. Keep moving up. Keep moving up. We got a lot of hydralisks here. This is good. And I'm going to be making more of them. Now that we have a little bit more. Okay. Look at this Reaver. What an asshole spot for a Reaver. Destroy him, Torask. I demand it. I demand Reaver blood. Okay, where to next? Just getting rid of them piecemeal. I'm pushing my way towards the area.
Take care of those reavers, or our ground forces are as good as dead.
Okay, Tuzor has found them. Now, the unfortunate part is we're on the other side of the map. I think maybe we want to push over to the very right.
Stand and fight. Show these pathetic wretches what it means to be Templar.
Okay, we need to find the blue base, which is obviously over here. That's where we're going next, and we may find some more tech along the way. I'm not sure, but that's what needs to happen. We have 2 carriers, which will catch us on the way out. Let's just try to move over in this direction. Okay, and we're getting stasis. Oh my god. Okay, here's the blue base. This is definitely it.
The Zerg seek a battle. Let us test their metal.
Just
brothers.
getting rid of one of these bases will obviously help a lot, so let's start moving in. I think we've destroyed all the interceptors, which is great. There are some carriers that are going to attack me, though, which scares me. Let's move on in. We've got the Torask, which is super useful. They are tanking for us, and we've got a bunch here that are also stasis. Okay, keep moving in. Okay, trying to get rid of carriers that are 333. We know that there are more behind us. Okay, let's move on in. There's the Arbiter Tribunal. There's the Stargates that are building all this crap. Okay, move on in. Perhaps we'll rally up some Zerglings to help finish the job. Let's do that, and Hydralisks, just in case. Okay, and again, Tuzor... Oh, he's re-expanding. What a guy. I mean, he doesn't need that base, but he's doing it. Okay, and we're back to... I was going to say good upkeep, but that is not exactly the case. Where we... there's no upkeep. Okay, so Hydralisks, move on over here, attack this carrier. Torasks just destroy the Stargates. Okay, and blue is gone. Blue was causing us the biggest amount of trouble. And there was no other tech over here, so the Reavers are in this direction. That's where we're going to go next. What do we have over here? A scout. That's okay. Okay, and again, this is really important. This is very important to have blue gone, because that's no more large carrier attacks. We know that red comes at us with Reavers, and we'll go and destroy him next. Okay. And yeah, I may make some cuts of me just mindlessly rebuilding my army, because again, I want to keep this to a reasonable length. And, you know, for myself also, I've played, it's been probably a total of, you know, 2.5, 3 hours.
Excellent. Continue your assault. The day of reckoning has come.
Okay, there goes Tuzor again, getting hit. Make these into spore or sunken colonies. It might be time again to make that large air force. At least to just back me up. Let's move on in and attack this pylon. There we go. Cleaning up blue entirely. My defenses still can take care of red, no problem. Poor Tuzor keeps getting hit in this location. I think we're going to go up and get rid of yellow finally. Finally and utterly. So let's attack and meet up at my middle base again. Try to just move move everything down here. We're going to rebuild stuff along the way because we have to flesh out our supply. Still making more. All right, this is mined out, so you guys come on up here. Harvest in this direction. Looks like there's a base I can take over here, so I will do so. Let's just keep moving my units back home and try not to lose supply along the way. I mean, I don't care if things get killed. It's more like, let's try not to lose track of supply along the way. Okay, yeah, this is why we're going to get rid of yellow, because they're still going to cause problems like this constantly. This Hydralisk is lost. So you have so many units all over the map that are just so confused, not sure where to go. All right, there's another yellow base over here. I should have stayed and removed that entirely, but I've already taken my forces and gotten them and moved them back. All right, Tuzo, where are you going, buddy? All right, this base is still relatively safe, so I'm going to come over here and take this base. Right there is fine. There's a geyser there, too. That's great. Okay, and then we want to move... How do we get to it? What's the best way to get to this base? Looks like... I mean, Tuzor is dropping on it, so it's possible that only an Air Force can destroy it. So that means we're going to make Mutalisks right now to just go and clean this up. And they can fly around and destroy... They could destroy really anything that I need them to. Okay. Please stop. Torask, couple Torasks we're going to send up here to clean this up, because we found the remaining yellow base, and this base is one of my last mining ones, so we need to hold on to this. Okay, just waiting for the Mutalisks. I don't know why I didn't think I should set up defense here. Run, drone. Kite him. Kite him. Kited, bitch. Okay. Let's go ahead and just rebuild a couple drones here. We only need 1 or 2 colonies, and they'll be pretty safe up here. Never mind. It's funny. Everything's hilarious. Okay. So we're going to send these units all the way back up here. God damn it. Okay. Everybody go back up here so we can get rid of yellow entirely, and then we'll send my Mutalisk to the other base. Okay? Okay, so let's do that. And it's going to take us 8 million years to get all of these units back here. Tuzor, he's like running units around, but he's not really doing anything in particular. Nothing really greatly useful, unfortunately. Okay, let's send these over here, and then once these Mutalisks do their job, we can always change them into Guardians. Okay, send these up here. Slowly but surely, we'll get up to where we need to be. We've got extra Torasks waiting. All right, you don't need to chase him. He's fine. This base should be left alone once we get rid of yellow. Of course, there was another yellow base here. I don't need to bring these overlords, but I am. All right, just go. Just go. We know that these yellow bases are relatively... They're not defended. Okay, never mind. This one is defended a lot. Okay. I have a Defiler. I'd love to get it in there. Please? Okay. I was going to say, please, Dark Swarm, as I have asked you to. It's a lot of Reavers. Go! No! Attack the Reavers. Okay. Reavers are dead. Now we have to finish this up. Who knows what happened to my Mutalisks? They're probably all dead. They are all dead. It's funny! Okay, so let's rally here. And yeah, so that there's no way up here. We have to drop. That sucks. I hate dropping so much, especially on this type of map. That's not true.
Excellent work. Let us focus our attacks on Korshakan itself.
That is 100% not true. We know that's not true. There are going to be Reavers coming from both red and teal over here, so that's 100% not true. I don't believe that for 1 second. These stupid Ultralisks. Okay, well, now we're gonna rally back in this direction. I'm gonna make a cut right now until I rebuild my army and I'm in the middle, because this is ridiculously long, and I don't want you to be obligated to watch me mindlessly doing nothing for a long time here. Okay, I think I have my bearings. Got a new base getting set up here that I can transfer from this base once the time is up. Red seems to be attacking us over here, which is fine with me. Looks like Tuzor's got his third base reset up, and I've got an Air Force here that's ready to attack into yellow, so let's go. Let's go. Let's try to focus down any carriers that are in this vicinity, and I know that there will be. So we just have to focus on carriers and scouts. Here and here, there's 3 carriers. Do we have enough Devourers to take care of this? I'm not sure. What happened to my... Okay, my Guardians were just underneath my Devourers. I'm like, where did they go? Don't tell me. I mean, I don't know what could have possibly happened to them. But Devourers are very good because of how tanky they are. Mutalisks go ahead and hit the Scouts. Okay. And yellow should be officially gone. We'll get rid of the, the extraneous buildings around here, but yellow should be pretty much actually out. Might be worth getting rid of red as well, though I'm not very confident about actually doing that. Like, I don't know if I want to actually do that or not. Let's turn these into... Oh... Let's turn these... Well, okay, no. Let's turn these into Guardians. I was going to say Devourers, and then I hit the wrong button. Get rid of the shuttles, sure. And there shouldn't be any yellow buildings left. And we've got this nice army. We're ready to push into actual teal. Though I may want to go and get rid of the reavers. And I think the Air Force should be all we need to do that. So, let us do that. And we can stop their ability to produce reavers, which is going to be wonderful. So let's hotkey here. Push our way in. Devourers just protect us. Okay, my poor Guardian's gonna take a lot of damage here.
Enclave's reavers have been taken care of. Continue the slaughter, Gaska.
As you will, Tuzor.
Okay, Tuzor seems less upset now because we've actually made real progress. I think he was not confident in us earlier, but now that we've actually destroyed pretty much every tech center, I think he's feeling good about it. Okay, we're losing Guardians to stupid crap. It's okay. Move up in this direction. No! No, 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 no. That's okay. So it's time. Let's go ahead and move my ground force up in this direction. Is this even a way in? We will find out, I suppose. Chase that Arbiter down. No, don't. I take it back. Okay, just attack here. Let's start moving up in this direction. I'm not sure what officially is the real way in, but we have to find it. And all of my Devourers getting stasis actually hurts a lot. So we have to try to get in position here. Where are we stasis currently? Weren't they right over here? I thought they were. Oh no, here they are. We have to get these fellas into the fight as soon as possible because we're losing all of our... Looks like we can enter right over here. It's just as expected, there's asshole arbiters. So we want to rally up to this location. Which just means make a little bit of everything. Specifically Hydralisks, though, because they're the most well-rounded. Are you... Okay, good. You're not stasis anymore. Okay, everybody move in. Everybody move in. And we can push in from the right. Let's get stasis again. No? No, get out of here. They may have just used their energy already. Keep pushing in, everybody. There's multiple reavers.
The swarm has breached Korshakal. Fight on, warriors. The Conclave must be protected. Our empire depends on it. We have nearly claimed Korshakal, Tuzor. The last of the Protoss defenses will soon fall.
Their hour of judgment approaches. Destroy the Praetorian Guard immediately.
Don't repair shields. Okay, back up Guardians. You've done your job. You've gotten rid of Reavers. Now we have to fight our way through these mad defenses here. They've got a lot of gateways. Gaska is here. I think I may regret bringing him. Are these special zealots? No, they seem normal. Okay, everybody go. Everybody needs to go. Focus down this Arbiter, please. Okay, great. There was no way to destroy an Arbiter Tribunal, I don't think. Okay, everybody move. I'm not sure why my units are hesitating. Like, I'm auto-attacking them past the defenses, but they are hesitating. Oh, hit my Windows button. Whoops. It's because this one Hydralisk was sitting there. That's why. He was blocking. He was blocking. We're very close to Korshakal. There's some temples here. Let's destroy this stuff on the high ground. All right, after a very long time, we have defeated this map. It was a tough one, but it looks like we're done now. We should be done now. It might be a bit of a chore to push into this because Red is reacting, and Goska's here. Let's save because Goska's, he's kind of hung out to dry here. We got to be careful with him. Might want to stun just in case. Get him in the midst of my army. Toras just sitting there, doesn't want to help. It's like, haven't I done enough? Look at my health. Okay, there's Korshakal. I'm nervous. Well, not really nervous, but once I start attacking this, there's going to be like a boatload of enemy units that are going to come at us. That's what I'm expecting, at least. Let's get these Devourers kind of tightened up over top of me, because I'm expecting Red to possibly try to flank us. It might be like the Zerger here, hit them with everything we have kind of thing, because, you know, they're attacking Korshakal. I'm not sure. Like the actual Great Forum. No, it looks like it's going to go down. Goska's here to help. There's a nice little effect there with the temples going on fire, lighting on fire.
Relax. The Firstborn's precious judicators are within my grasp. Tear down their sacred ground. Destroy them to the last.
Tuzor! Cerebrate! What's going on?
Objective failed.
Remember what was done here today. May Abdul watch over you.
He goes neutral. Interesting. I mean, we sort of expected that to happen. The briefing of this was very interesting because it was Dark Templar that they came to Ire and they're like, okay, so we'll help kill the Cerebrates and the Overmind, but these Conclave people are still assholes. So it seemed like they're trying to manipulate Goska, but we don't really know to what end. But they still clearly hate the Judicators. It might be hinting towards Ulrazaj. I'm not sure. But either way, it was interesting. There's a lot to say about this map. It's been very long, but if you allow me a brief retrospective, the map is huge. As a rule, I'm typically not fond of giant maps, just because it's so hard to get anywhere. At the end, just trying to rally and maneuver our forces into position was really a big chore. It really was. That's kind of how the end of the map felt. It became a chore. But I will say the beginning, we were surrounded, we were getting hit really hard. I was sort of incredulous about the difficulty, and that's how you know it's a good challenge, right? When I'm like mildly irritating, I'm mildly irritated, but not to the point where I'm actively complaining that I think the map should be changed, because I don't. And I said it earlier, in retrospect, this map really is, it's like a crown jewel of build and destroy maps. It's just, I think I personally am usually against maps of this size no matter what they are, because it's again, sort of a chore at the end to try to rally up constantly. And I just naturally become sloppy. I'm like, whatever it is, just hit a button and rally whatever unit I hit, just get them up there. And then it's like, oh, here's one Zealot and a Dragoon that's attacking an expansion that you put up. But it's your 15th expansion, and you just don't feel like setting up 3 colonies and a couple lurkers every time you put up a new one. It's really having that diligence that I lose, especially when I'm recording, because I try to be mindful of the amount of time I'm spending, because there are people viewing, and if they're just watching me, again, macro to 200, set up some colonies, attack, destroy a base, okay. Do the same thing. Repeat that basic process 8, 9, 10 times. Take a base, set it up. You know, that's kind of like, that was like StarCraft Insurrection. This, on the other hand, there's so many aspects to it. There are many events that were happening throughout it. Each time you destroyed a little outpost, it would noticeably reduce the amount of enemies attacking you. And I think that made a really big difference in making this incredibly engaging. And like I said, it's not necessarily for me personally, because any map of this size isn't quite my purview, but at the same time, I'm recognizing that I think that this type of map is possibly the best build and destroy in terms of its scale and scope. It's really something to be proud of. The amount of things that came together to make this map work is truly incredible. All right, this has been Jayborino. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye now.